if it were still Rambo and not Paul Israel, Rambo would have destroyed. He would not beat him. He would destroy the guy.
His time
the guy would just pass there, straight flight, first class flight to Hellfire. He will kill the man.
If I was the one, I would not lie. Let's be truthful. Anything that Benro is doing to me, I would have punched that guy.
Benro has got to be given an award for being the best way to the most annoying character. Because maybe you are insulting Martin.
Hello everyone and welcome to an amazing episode of Movie Review on Eden TV.
And today we are going to be reviewing season 6, episode 1 to 4 of your favorite Abattoir.
Okay, so we're going to be reviewing the movie. We're going to be giving some lessons that were learned while the movie was being made, during the production, after, and some other things. So
see, you guys, I don't have patience. I'm in a hurry to talk about my lesson. Let's talk about Benro.
Your lesson?
Yes, my lesson. I drew from Benro, like the character Benro.
Okay.
And one thing I learned from him, or from his action in the movie, is the fact that he worked by emotions. He worked by sight, not by faith. He approached Cecilia based on emotions. The guy saw fine babe.
Fine girl.
He saw fine girl. Intellectual.
She get money.
Good.
She
just moved with all those wants, but he didn't really sit down to process it or to pray about it. And what even got me pissed was the part where she asked him, like Cecilia asked him if he had prayed about it, like prayed to his father, and he was like, yes, God had already confirmed that I was already seeing vision. And me and you knows that Benro does not have a spiritual life. So, brother, where did God tell you? He said you just confess that I've not really heard anything from God.
I just love you,
but I just like you for the kind of person that you are, and all of that. He was lying to the young lady. And then it is from there that I learned my next lesson, in that I love how Cecilia's relationship with God is. I love how it works. I love that even when Benro was the one moving by emotions, she did not flow with the tide.
No, she did, but
she
was yielding.
Actually,
she was yielding more to God than
to her emotions.
She didn't let her emotions get the best.
And the moment she prayed about Benro and discovered he was not the one for her,
it was painful.
It was painful,
but she had to
obey God.
She chose her choose. And she chose wisely. I must comment.
She chose wisely.
Mine was when Kante and Israel had their conversation. I'm mentioning this part because for me, I would say it stood out. And another part again was, I give kudos to Mount Zion for actually bringing this tribute, right? For I'm talking about the tribute to Baba Benro. It was really heartwarming and touching. Yeah. But you see that conversation between Kante, and it really showed that no matter what you are doing, no matter what you are saying, no matter what's happening, you have to, like, you should know that people are watching, people are learning, people are taking correction daily by what you do and what you say. For instance, now that time that Kante was like, no, he was trying to just make him aggressive. Why you fight? Bro, I'm a new creator. I said, no, you must. And why he wanted him to be in second in command. He wanted a position there, and he knew he could not, because the Paul Israel is claiming he's no longer Rambo, and when Rambo is Rambo, he's the second guy. He's the second in command. Everybody will respect him. He wanted that feel that everybody in life, it's normal. Everybody wants to be relevant. Everybody wants power. Yes, but he didn't get that. So it was really, I don't know, but it was really touching him, was disturbing him, and then he decided to go extra mile to do that. And for Paul Israel to really say, I'm going to stay, even when it felt like he was a weak person. Why are you so weak?
Imagine they are beating. Do you remember something I said before we came on set? I said that if we should consider this thing on a normal day, if it were still Rambo and not Paul Israel, Rambo would have destroyed. He would not beat him. He would destroy the guy. The guy would just pass there, straight flight, first class flight to hellfire. He will kill the man. But you see, there's something about being a new creature and old things passing away and all things becoming new. Because Paul Israel, who used to be Rambo, understood the fact that I'm no longer the guy I used to be. I'm no longer the villain. I'm no longer the bad guy. I'm no longer the harsh one. I'm no longer the one who responds based on how I'm treated or how I feel. Because he understood all of that, he did not respond when they were beating him. And any other person that was around there would have felt that this guy,
they knew
exactly. They know his capacity. They know what he can do. But one thing that stood out for me from there is the fact that the moment we come into Christ, everything has passed, and our power no longer rests on who we were. Our power now stems from who we are in Christ Jesus. Yeah,
it really was striking that he was able to heal. And funny enough, he used one situation to change a lot of people's life.
Yeah.
Take for instance, Mr. Colin. I know, like bullying. I know, like bullying. That's my weakness. But he was able to let him know that even in your weakness, Christ can be glorified.
Yeah.
You should allow God to take charge of your life and not be using your weakness to brag. That's how I am. That's how you should be able to yield, allow God to. So he was able to bring them to the point of reconciliation to Christ, the two of them at the same time, and even the other followers were able to still. So that was like a very striking lesson for me.
Yes.
And then the second one will be when Martins, no matter the matter, he was still. No matter the matter that matter, he was still enduring whatever was coming. He was still being strong. Now, if I was the one, I will not lie. Let's be truthful. Anything that Ben is doing to me, I would have punched that guy.
Ben has got to be given an award for being the best way to the most annoying character. Because when I saw Martin, he was not bullying the guy.
There was no point where he was like encouraging this guy or boosting his faith. He was always like against him, always rubbing his problem,
his spirit,
always rubbing his problem, his situation to his face, always making a what. The painful part was when he was making mention of when the mom was grieving and Martins was trying to like come into it and understand.
He just said what I want to say.
Continue. And then he was now like, this is your mother we're talking about. Bro, your mother. Somebody else is telling you that this is your mother and you're telling him that you don't have a mother.
Let's have mercy on somebody that is watching and does not understand how Gbero's mother came in. So in this movie, Gbero is like the biological son of Mama Gbero, and then Martins is like a foster son, an adopted son, and they've been growing up. Go and watch it. It's not me that come and tell you what happened. Anyway, so because Gbero is the biological son and Martins is the adopted son, right now, currently, where we are in the movie, I think episode 5 of season 6, Martins has no job. And Gbero is doing very well. Gbero is very rich.
But this was someone that was a lecturer.
Martins used to have money. Even me, I still don't understand how he lost all his money, but it is well.
It's well. So the battles that were after him is enough.
It's a lot, actually. It's enough. So what we are explaining now in relation to Martins and Mama Gbero is that a point came in the movie where, she had already lost Mama Gbero and she was grieving. Like she was mourning her husband. And how they set it, how that scene of the movie was that she was mourning the man and looking at his frame on the wall, and then Martins came in from behind and saw her mourning and soliloquizing. She was saying that one. She was saying things to herself, and she was thinking out loud. Because her thoughts were grievous, like she was expressing grief and expressing pain, Martins took it upon himself to lift her from that grief. And what he planned to do was that she was talking to the frame and telling Baba Gbero that, my birthday is next week and I'm sure that nobody's going to remember. So
of course, they are men now.
Yeah, guys, they are busy with life. They will actually not remember. So because Martins heard that, he did not let her know that he heard that. He now went to one, called Gbero and be like, Mama is grieving. Yes, because Martins is the one staying with her at home. Gbero has his own house. He's a big man somewhere. Martins was asking Gbero for money. Gbero that has plenty money was like, I don't have any money.
But he has money to take baby.
He asked me
out. Let's forgive him.
So Martins was asking Benro for money. At least let's throw a surprise birthday party for Mama. And that's where Benro started insulting him that, oh, you don't have money, you are this, you are that, and all of that. So one thing I learned from there is the fact that even though we see that Martins does not have resources, he does not have money, he has a heart to help.
Yeah.
He has a heart to share.
That matters a lot.
Yes, to share in Mama Benro's grief, because it takes a lot of faith. Oh, you don't have any money, you don't have a job, and yet because you love your mother, that's your foster mother, so much, he wanted to do something for her, even if it meant begging Benro and putting his pride on the ground to just have this guy bring out money so that they can do a surprise party for her.
But wait, why did they do this? At least they would have said minimum. They would have used minimum wage. And I said 30K for someone that had all the qualifications.
My sister,
30K.
Let's explain to them how we got to this 30K part. You know, we told you that Martin
I'm not good at narrating. I'm not explaining everything to you. Go and watch the movie.
Actually, go and watch the movie because because Martins was looking for a job, and imagine somebody that used to work as a lecturer, and then now you are getting a job as a waiter, and they are paying you 30K.
And the funny thing is that, in a way, Mama Benro depicts a role that I didn't even know how to process that scene. But the scene where she was like, oh, let's thank God. Ma, did you hear that is waiter? I'm going to be a waiter and for 30K. And you are saying it's God that did this.
Yes.
Seriously, but if we're going to be real, we're going to be real. It's not easy. For you have been expecting a lot. You waited for long.
Job hunting for such a long time,
and
the
then
job you are
30K.
getting is as the salary is 30K,
and for
then Mama Benro is telling you let's give thanks.
You
know what I learned from that part? I think, and this is going to be my final lesson, in that I feel like she exemplified this scripture that says, "In everything give thanks to God." Because that's just like the perfect opportunity to give thanks. Because what some of us as normal believers will do will be like, so with all my qualifications, now 30K job I still land.
30K now data you won't buy.
Exactly. Even transport, because the guy is staying in Lagos. Like transport is already hitting the 30K. So I feel like that's one thing I learned. In everything we should give thanks to God.
And he really tried. But please, employers, please, people should try. Please. Employers, no matter what, don't rub it to their face. They're already going through a lot. And the guy was
in a position to improve the salary of your workers. Please. By all means, please do. Please. You don't have to eat all the profit and
waiter. Hey,
this
I'm waiting on the Lord. I'm not waiting on you. You are not God. You are just a man.
We're not fighting with our viewers.
Anyways, I was just like, it was really
a really interesting movie.
It's a watch.
Should see it for yourself. It's worthy of being watched with your family, with your friends, alone, on a date. You want to take somebody out, don't take the person anywhere. Sit in your room, on your laptop, watch Abattoir.
No. Where
will they watch it now? So please, that's all our lessons for today, and we hope that you were able to pick one or two lessons from the lessons that we shared, and we hope you enjoyed some of our drama.
But before we round up, I want to say, what do you think about the next episode that will be coming out? Do you think that because we're expecting the birthday scene, we're expecting what other
there are a lot of characters
we did not mention.
I'm actually pitying for somebody that is watching and does not understand what Abattoir is. But you have to go and see the movie and come back before you enjoy this review. Because as I'm here now, I'm trying to understand who and how Hyena came into the scene. Hyena is another interesting character. Then I'm looking forward in the other episodes to see how that Mama Benro's birthday will be celebrated. I'm waiting to see how this is just Officer Pius will be delivered from the hand of Hyena. I'm also waiting to see how Martins Bobo and Cecilia Baby are going to come to her. So there are a lot of things we are looking forward to. Our final takeaway for you is that you should go and see the movie, come back and watch this review, and then drop a comment. Until we come your way again next time. I remain CUK. I remain Goodness Aliu. You
Felix Favor. See you.